bitch. Here we are, live and alive. Good morning. Welcome to the show. It's your host, Skinny Penis. So, it's been on my mind as of late. You know, I did record my very first episode last week on Friday. I've got a bunch of comments. I appreciate it. Do not know if this accent is British or Australian or New Zealand. It's all of them. It's my very own. I just created this accent. Go fuck yourself. Well, last week was my first episode. I recorded it last week. It was one take. You know me. First take, only one take. I think that's the best part. And today's episode is going to be the same. It's going to be just one take. I mean, fuck it, for the vibes. But today's a little bit more structured. I actually have a couple things written down of what I want to talk about. So today we're going to be talking about HIV. No, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know if fuck it. I think I just speak British. I'm thinking I'm just speak New Zealand. Alright, mate, or South African. Do not know what the fuck I'm speaking, but we'll keep it like that. So here I got written down a couple of things I want to talk about. I was actually watching an interview by your very own Tyler the Creator. Oh, by the way, I didn't even explain it. Here on the right, or my left, I don't know, wherever shows up on your screen. Here on the right, I got someone who's very special, Brendan Fraser. Brendan, thank you for joining the show. Well, first and foremost, Brendan, you are a decorated and well-known celebrity and actor. Brendan, what are some of the how do you feel, mate? It's been such a long time since you've been in the spotlight. What have you thought? Perfect. So, audience, do not mind Brendan's eyes. They might be a little red, a little bloodshot, but he's doing fine. It's just he has LASIK. He needs LASIK eye surgery, right, Brendan? So just don't mind his appearance or his hair. We don't judge hair. We don't judge people over here on the Brand Salgado show. Brendan, I love your hair. Although it might be a little, looks like somebody burnt it. Alright, this accent actually needs a little work, but fuck it. Who gives a shit? Brendan, it might be a little burnt, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. You are very special. So today I want to talk about, because I was going to talk about actually a couple things. I want to touch on a couple things. But today I watched an episode, an interview of Tyler, the Creator. The artist. So I watched his interview with, I forgot who. It was a recent interview. I forgot the name. Who was it? The Breakfast Club? No fucking idea. Hold on. Hold on. Oh wait. Oh, sorry about that. Do not remember the name of the interviewer, but he had an interview and he was talking about his passion for music that I could relate to, and he was also talking about how a lot of us, I do not know where this accent is coming from, no idea, I do not have a reference point. Anyways, he was talking about how all of us as human beings have a very own reference points, and what he means by that is, you know, as we grow up and we experience more in the world, the more things we experience, we have a reference point of what we've done in the past. So what he was talking about was the music he grew up listening to and the music he makes now. It has a reference point. Everything has a reference point. So if you listen to a song by a song by any band, or a song, just picture of a song. You listen to a song and you have a reference point. So for example, I hear some crappy Drake song. Let's say I hear Way Too Sexy by Drake featuring Future. I have a reference point of other rap songs I've heard in the past that I could compare to. Oh, this song sounds like, I don't know, Digital Dash. You get what I'm trying to say. Everybody has a reference point. So what he was talking about was how his music is unique. I give up that fucking. I give up that. Shut the fuck up. But it sounds bad. I think it sounds. I said, you know, I just invented something. I think whenever I talk about music, I'm just gonna have this accent. Fuck it. This is my segment. So whenever I talk in this fucking accent, I'm talking about music. So this is like my music. I don't know. I'm gonna shut the. I think I have like bipolar disorder. I don't know. Anyways, so he was talking about how his music is very unique, but it's because nobody has a reference point. You see the glare? That's kind of bothering me. Holy shit. Let me turn on the TV. Hold on. This video is sponsored by Sony. Use code SwaggyPappy and you are able to get 0% off your next Sony purchase. Thank you, Sony, for sponsoring this video. I grew up using your products. It's an honor being able to be one of the ambassador for you guys. Sony, if you're listening, if you're seeing this, please. I'm down bad right now. So he was just talking about how all of us have reference points, and he was talking about how his music, how unique it is. A lot of people don't have a reference point to it because there's nothing that's come out like it. That kind of makes sense. So his album actually, his genre is like hip hop or whatnot, but it's not really hip hop. It's more like R&B, pop. He raps a bit, especially in Flower Boy. I wish I had the production value enough to like put up the album cover, but I don't. I could, but like nah, like you know, the takes. Anyways, and he was talking about like how when Igor came out, since it's such like a unique album, everybody was like, "What the fuck?" I mean, a lot of people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" To whatever it is that you create. If you're an artist, if you create stuff, whatever you do, that's different. A lot of people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" Because they don't have a reference point to compare to in the past. So he was just talking about like how when artists or anybody in the creative space come out with something that he can't put like a reference point to, he he likes that, which I think is cool because it's awesome to have like a wide reference point. You know, you're able to appreciate more art. And that really resonated with me. You know, I was listening to that, and I was like, yeah, you know, that's a great way to put it. I think we should all have a broad reference point instead of just being just one point. You know, just one, for example, just one genre of music, whether it's hip hop, just hip hop. Come on, man, you got to expand that so you're able to take in more art and have more reference points. And I think that was pretty cool. I really like that about the interview. I think he's one of the better artists, I think, of our generation. I think we don't appreciate Tyler enough. I don't think I have to get this close, but I think he's very underappreciated and undervalued, and like even when he did get the Grammy, I felt like, and he said it in his interview, I feel like they just gave it to him to just shut the fuck up. You know, because he's very flamboyant, and I feel like if he had to get a Grammy that year of like how great Igor was. I do not have a vinyl of it. I wish I did. I'm planning on it. Maybe my next Urban Outfitters adventure, I'm gonna go buy vinyls. You know, this year, 2021, I read somewhere, vinyls, this is the first year vinyls has surpassed CD sales since I think the 80s, which I think 90% of it is thanks to Urban Outfitters. I mean, you know, I want to say something real clear. Whenever I go to Urban Outfitters, I never buy from the regular section. Me, as a broke 20-year-old male, I go to the clearance, you know? And I think that's what anybody does, because Urban Outfitters, they charge $40 for like a t-shirt. Anyways, I think a lot of those sales are thanks to Urban Outfitters. I mean, vinyls have now become cool, and I don't even have a vinyl player, but yeah, here I have vinyls. I just think it's like one of my favorite ways of like owning music, I guess. I play these vinyls maybe a couple times, but I don't even own a vinyl player myself. I'm getting there someday. But yeah, subscribe, like, and comment down below so I can buy myself a vinyl player, or what is it on Twitch? Donations. Yeah, feel free to like and comment so I can get a vinyl player. Somebody just entered the house. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, vinyls, very first year surpassed CDs. I don't think I own CDs. I lied. Give me a second here. I am in my underwear, but I'm going to bring this mic with me. Give me a second here. You like that? You like that? Guys, I am changing the game. I mean, I think a lot of YouTube podcasters do the same thing. I'm in my fucking underwear because I don't give a rat's ass what people think. So, the only CD I own is by Leah B. Jackson, God's Way. One of my favorite LPs to come out. No, I'm just kidding. I work in like the door-to-door industry, so I knock doors for a living. I go to random people's houses and knock doors, and one of my clients, his wife, she sings gospel music, and not only did my man give me Coca-Cola and water, he was like, my man, you gotta take home New York's bestseller, Leah B. Jackson, God's Way. Now I'm not really a gospel kind of guy. I don't. That's not my cup of tea. But Leah B. Jackson, God's Way, has 4 tracks, so it's an LP, yeah. Or is it even an LP? I don't know. And there's four tracks. Number 1 is God's Way. Number 2 is He's There. Number 3 is Lamb of God, and number 4 is Mother of Tears. I listened to this LP once. I think Mother of Tears really captivated the gospel sound. It nailed it. I think God's Way is right above Donda. Donda's a close second. I think Donda's just way too many tracks. I feel like Donda just... Now, it makes gospel cool, which I think is great. I'm not, like I mentioned, gospel is not my cup of tea. But God's Way is just really just captures the word of God perfectly, executes it to the T. So guys, go to iTunes, go to Spotify, and buy God's Way. Please, it is worth. Well, it's 4 tracks, so it's probably like $3, $2 on iTunes. Is it even on iTunes? I don't know, but it should be. It should be. So yeah, this is the only CD I own, and I own various vinyls. I had actually up right now the Slow Rush. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have two. I actually have 2 Tim Impala vinyls. It's one of my favorite ones. I like how like it's packaged. It's real nice. I got like the blue red edition. So it's like, it's pretty cool. Look at that. Real cool, yeah? This one's red, the other one's blue, baby blue. I guess I'll show it to you. I mean, I don't see why not. Oh, fool. My bad. I'm sorry. If you're listening to this in a car or wherever you're listening to, I am so sorry about all these sounds. ASMR. Here's the next one. And then it's like, here's a cover. And then it's blue. One of my favorite albums, actually, of 2020. I'm still pretty much listening to it to this very day. Jesus Christ. I'm still listening to this very day. Yeah, it's a great album. I would recommend. Would I recommend it over God's Way? I don't know about that. But if you have time, please listen to the Slow Rush, but put God's Way first. So back to, like I was mentioning, the reference point. I think we're done with that topic. Sure, are we done? I think we're done. Brendan, you think we're done? Brendan Fraser? Right, Brandon. Right. Alright, I think we're done. Anyways, so on to the next topic. So as of late, I've been picking up going to the gym more. So I kind of made it a routine. So I've been listening to a lot of like those motivational videos, like man, like those fucking motivational videos. I'm sure you've listened to, and it's like, wake up. If you want to take a shit, take it the best shit. Like discipline. You get the fucking point. And one of the ones that like, because a lot of them are like kind of cheesy, like they're kind of, sometimes you're just like, dude, like what the fuck, a lot of them are the same shit. It's like a guy working out at the gym, sweating, or like playing a sport. It's always a sport activity. So they're like they're like about like on the point of crying, and the guy's like, man, fuck that, which is true. Like I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong. I'm just like, what the fuck. And so one of the ones I actually listened to is one of this naval officer. I think he's a naval. I think he's a Marine. Like I mentioned, guys, one take, one only. Like, fuck that. As raw, this is as raw as possible, ladies and gentlemen. I keep it 100 with you guys. I don't edit shit. I keep it straight up. Like, if I fuck up, fuck it. It's a part of life, right? So, Jesus, I'm so sorry. Whatever you're listening to. You listen to the library. I don't recommend. But, one of the ones that like really hit me was this guy who was like a Marine captain or Marine officer, whatever it is. And he mentioned he had a speech at UT in 2014 graduating class, and what he touched on was like very important. Like it hit me. So what he does to start his morning every day is to make his bed. Now, what making your bed does, it's a mundane like task at best. I'm quoting him because I wouldn't say that. I never say the word mundane, but shit, I might just now because fuck it, I'm motivated. So you start off your morning every single day by making the bed. So like you do the small little stuff, you get out of the way. Making your bed, it's mundane. Yeah, it's kind of like stupid because you're gonna come in. Because I've always thought, what the fuck is the point of making the bed if I'm gonna get home and like mess it up again? Kind of the same shit as like, I'm trying to think of an analogy, but fuck it. On to the next one. Like I mentioned, one take only. And he mentions about making the bed and getting that out of the way first. So it like sets up the rest of your day. So all the other bigger stuff or all the other smaller stuff is fine because you already got your bed done. It gives you momentum. I've learned that momentum is important. Yeah. So now I start every morning making my bed. Now what I do suck at, and I'll be honest, is waking up. Now, I think was it Sunday or was it Monday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, Monday. I slept in until 10 or 11, and I haven't done that in a while. But we slip up, and I've learned to not like really give myself shit for it. It just is what it is. Fuck it. We're not. I'm not David Goggins, man. I'm trying my best, but I'm not. But every morning to wake up, make your bed, and go to the gym. I've just made it a habit at this point, a routine. So it's important because like your habits become like you, I guess, right? And so I make my bed every single morning, go to the gym, an hour or two in, even if it's like kind of half-ass or like I'm just not feeling it. We're never feeling it, right? You got to learn to like do stuff even if you're not feeling like doing it. And so, hit the gym. It's been great. It's been a couple months now. And then just getting those good habits. I mean, I'm 20. It's good to like start getting those habits now so that like you build up on it. Called compound interest, right? You just build more and more of it. And that by the time I'm 37, if I make it there, Brendan, hopefully if I make it your age, man. I mean, you look great, Brendan, by the way. How old are you again? 38. Wait, hold on. Let me search up what is Brendan Fraser's age. Jamie, could you pull that up? I don't have a Jamie, but pretend I do. I don't have a Jamie. Brendan, could you pull that up? No. What would be my Jamie's name? I've always liked Iron Man. What the fuck is his name? Jules? No. Jarvis. Could you pull that up? So, thank you, Jarvis. Brendan, you're 52 years old. That is crazy, Brendan. By the way, this is You can't even. I'm sorry. Like I mentioned, the production of this goddamn podcast is not really there, so you can't really see what I'm showing you. But wait, I do have screen mirroring. I could just do that. I lied, guys. The production has gotten better. Could you see it now? Brendan, you don't look a day over 27. Hold on. You can't even say it. You don't even look a day over 27, Brendan. That is crazy, son. Now, how do I get it so that you could see it? This is kind of funny. That's perfect. Damn it, man. You really can't see like what I'm trying to show you. But yeah. Thank you, Jarvis, for pulling that up. By the time that I'm 37, when I'm 52 or whatever, Brendan's age, I've had so much like compound interest, so much of my routines compounded or whatever it is that I'm doing, that by the time I'm 52, it's become a part of me. It's like my life, and like hopefully at 52, I'm still doing this, and I don't have a beer belly. That's like my fear. People ask you, what's your fear? What are you afraid of? Well, I'm afraid of... Not only am I afraid of not having my CD of God's Way with me at all times, I'm also afraid of having a beer belly at the age of 52. It's my goal not to have one. We got to change that, cuz it's kind of normal in I think our families to have be underweight and stuff. So my two fears of not having my copy of God's Way how could I live without it? And number two, having a beer belly, guys. Write that down. Put it on my Wikipedia page. So that's pretty much a lot of the things I wanted to talk about. I don't want to take too much of your time. That's 22. I want to end it with sports talk. So today, the Heat, they play the Denver Nuggets. Now I forgot at what time they played. Maybe they started already. But we're about to find out. Yeah, they did. Oh no, they don't play today. They play tomorrow. They play tomorrow? Yeah, they play tomorrow. They play tomorrow. The Heat actually look pretty good. I already mentioned this in the last podcast. Hold on, give me a second here. So the Heat, they played the Thunder last game. They lost. They didn't lose. I'm sorry. They won 103-90. Tyler Hero, my man, Jack Harlow, is playing out of his mind. Jesus Christ. I think he's like the fifth player in the NBA besides like Kevin Durant and like Jokic and like I forgot who else. Like, like name a star. I can't think of it right now. I'm sorry. Like I mentioned, this is as low a budget as it gets. He's like the fifth player, I think, to average 20, 25 points or more. And he's coming off the fucking bench. I think that's crazy. He had a sophomore slump last year. And then coming into this year, Tyler, if you're listening to this, Jack Harlow, if you're listening to this, I'm going to be honest, man. After you having a kid and being under these commercials and stuff, I kind of felt like the pressure was getting to you. I kind of felt like, I don't know, you weren't ready to step in. Like, especially in that sophomore slump, which I'm guessing is, you had your mental, which is a mental battle, right? Like, you after playing a COVID-rigged season, a longer season than thought of, and then playing back-to-back seasons, you had your excuses to like not perform this year, man. You are crushing it, Tyler. If you listen to this, my man, please let me eat your ass. I mean, anyways, I'm kidding. Fuck. Give me a second here. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Thank you. I know. I wouldn't eat your ass. Tyler. I'm kidding. So they play the Pelicans next, and I think they were on a 2-game losing skid. They lost to who the fuck they lost to? They beat the Jazz. No, now they're on a 2-game winning streak, but they lost to like the Lakers, the Clippers, in the shittiest way, man. Like we just blew it. You blew it. This Sunday the Dolphins play the Jets. We're on a 2-game winning streak as well. I am proud. Hopefully, if we win this game, I don't know, man. We might just end the season 7-7. Sheesh. Last night the Rams played the 49ers, and my God, what is happening in San Francisco? Why was it such like a shitty weather? Like, why was it such shitty? Like, it was like very like cloudy and like foggy. I'm guessing because of the fires, or maybe not. I'm not a scientist. Don't quote me on that. I've never been to Cali, so I don't know. But the Rams, man, they beat. No, not the Rams. The Niners beat the Rams like 31-10, which I think is crazy. I expected the Rams to like spank them. I'm guessing the Rams just didn't look prepared, man. Like the 49ers with Garoppolo. And what's even funnier, what's even crazier is that the 49ers owned the Dolphins pick that we gave to them in the first round. So we have a really shitty record. I think they have right now, if the season were to end right now, the 49ers would have the 6th pick and we would have nothing. Like, we wouldn't have the top 10, which I think is blasphemous. Because, I mean, the whole point was to trade and to have, like, today, this year we're supposed to be, like, a playoff team. But I don't know what happened. I think garbage. But, that's pretty much it. I just want to touch on some of the Miami sports. I'll get more into it later. Or maybe in the next episode. But I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Wherever you're at, whatever you listen to, good morning, good night, good afternoon, and I'll see you guys, or better yet, I'll catch you later on the next episode of The Experience. Ciao.